One major thing about the figure I don't like, it's not Saber. Earlier, oh my god, I got stabbed. What makes Stay high, I'm looking at the underwear, man. Kind of right in my nose. Hello my people, welcome back. I don't know where to put my hand. Today we have blue lighting. Why is it blue? Because we're opening a figure. Oh yeah, we're finally opening another skilled figure. I know the box is a little underwhelming, but it doesn't matter because what we're looking for is the content inside. Yeet! There are certain parts too that they use to like lock the stuff in so it doesn't move around during shipping. So when you open it, you gotta be extra careful. Dangerous, do not eat. And we are done. So this figure is first of all hella expensive. It is Shibuya Scramble figures very first scale figures. It's a very new company, and then they dropped the bomb of like, oh, we're making a RAM, and this is the RAM they came out with. They first announced a illustration and then we're like, oh my god, that's a cute fan art. Oh my god, yay! Then suddenly the gray scale thingy came out and everyone's like, holy, it's gonna be a... So we have officially welcomed them to the warehouse. Anyways, let's look at the details. First of all, what do you look at when you get a figure? The face, right? Our Ram's face, pretty. It's the style I like where the eye looks a little deep. The mouth, you can see a tongue. One thing I personally really like is how they made their hair. So there's one strand here that's floating. Hair clip, pretty okay, no smudges. Then the accessories on the head are actually all transparent parts. And there's actually still gradient painted on it. Then you slowly move down and look at the... Right, too far down, up. The ribbons. Ribbons! Also gradient, oh my god. Just, for some reason, the gradient parts always look really pretty. And then keep on moving down, you see some beads on the waist. It's actually floating, and you can move it around a little bit. Don't break it. Keep moving. You look at the Zetaryoki, then you look at the legs. Then you realize something. Actually, she's floating. There's no weird support beam, and this makes the figure perfect from all angles. Speaking of all angles, the next most important thing after the face is actually the underwear. Oh my, there's lace on the underwear. There's like shading gradient on the underwear. Oh my god, it's a good angle to look at the butt too. Compose myself. So, what makes... Stay high, I'm looking at the underwear, man. So what makes this figure really impressive, I think, personally, is the whole structure around here. Then this whole part, which is actually surprisingly very sturdy. I don't think it's gonna be that easy to break. But this part, I keep on pulling it. The boss did mention that he likes this part. This pop right here that's yellow, that makes the figure a little bit less plain, less blue and whitish. A little bit of pop of color to make it a little bit more special. It's like the chili in your fishball noodles that makes it not as plain, but even if it's plain, it's pretty damn good and hot. So as we mentioned earlier, oh my god, I got stabbed. These kind of transparent parts are usually a little bit harder to paint, but they did end up doing all the gradient nicely. Purple, blue, transparent. I guess the downsides to the figures is that because there's so much ruffles to the skirt, although that's also the good part about this, if you don't make sure you put it inside a glass cabinet, it will get dusty. And the dust is going to be really hard to clean off from this. Imagine like trying to clean like here. Like there. You can probably like pour water in there and it wouldn't go anywhere. You can drink with it. Gulu, 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 gulu. I know some of my colleagues didn't like the paint job on the flowers here as much. But honestly, when I look at it, I don't mind it. If you want to really nitpick, right? I guess downside is that you can see a bit of a support structure here. I think the lace here could be more details, and yeah, that's all my complaints. The one major thing about the figure I don't like, it's not Saber. It's a pretty good quality. And they actually made other figures that I will be unboxing later on, so I'm really excited for that now. Overall, pretty damn hot. If you want yourself a RAM that's very nicely made, you can get yours on Hakyun Online. But I am impressed. That's a good job. Shout out to you. Bring your wife home. Bring your wife home. She's sturdy and she's detailed and she's hot and she wears lacy pants. Tease. Bye. Hello. Hello. Ooh. Don't laugh.